Namaste, tic tac, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Okay, this is kind of a serious trigger warning. Part one, definitely part one. I don't think I ever did this. No, I never did on TikTok. My readings for Michael Joseph Vaughan were always on YouTube. But I realized when I was watching a video, I don't know how recent it was, because I think it was a video about a previous video on the lab, about Michael Joseph Vaughan, and his mom was confronting Stacy Wandra. Everything I say is allegedly, and in my opinion, I'm just, a regular psychic that looks into cases of missing children and missing people. And I've been doing that for a lot of years, and I can't ignore this. Something comes up. I'm just going to give you, this is part one, and I'm just going to give you, without cards, without dowsing rods, this is just my feelings. As I was watching Stacy Wandra, who is a man that is not, he wasn't indicted for, he was in jail for gun charges, okay? Alright, let me just say my feelings, okay? Do your research. If you don't know who Michael Joseph Vaughan is, you don't know who Stacy Wandra is, do your research. I'm not here to bring you up on it, okay? I'm here to get Michael's name out there, because I would feel bad if I didn't put an effort into it. I've been experiencing a lot of migraines and stuff, but I have to forget about that because I have to put Michael first. So Michael Joseph Vaughan has been missing for 3 years. He went missing in July of 2021, about 45 days after Summer Moon Utah Wells went missing, okay? So I was working on her case. I was also working on the Suzanne Morphew case. I was working on my grandson's case. I call them my grandsons, Sincere and Classic. I was working on all of that, okay? But I am haunted by Monkey. That's his nickname, Monkey. He would be 8 years old now, but the picture they showed, he said to me, Katrina, and he hasn't spoken to me. I haven't channeled him in a while. But the other night when I was listening to Stacy Wandra be very rude and disrespectful to, especially to Brandy Neal, Michael's mother, it must have, left me a certain way. And I was talking to Michael to try to still find him. He said to me, Katrina, I don't look like that. I don't look like that. And I said, Michael, you don't look like that picture that they showed. They're just trying to find you, and they did a picture of you, what you would look like at age 8. And he goes, I don't look like that, Katrina. And and he started saying, like, you're silly. And I said, Michael, what do you look like? He goes, I still look like me, Monkey. So I said, okay. And, I laughed and I said, he goes, I still look like my mom. And because he looks very much like his mom. And so I said, well, Monkey, we're still trying to find you. And, do you know, and this is allegedly, I'm not accusing anybody of anything. Okay. But, I believe Stacy Wandra's wife, Sarah Wandra, is still in jail. I believe she's still in jail. Anyhow, for not reporting a dead body, deceased body. Anyhow, they tore up the backyard. So I was asking Michael, do you know if you were back there? And he was like, not anymore. Not anymore. But I was there. The dogs were right. The puppies, he's calling them puppies. Puppies, right. And he was like, oh, I was taken. And he's showing me. I said, show me, Michael, so we can find you. Show me, Monkey. He's like, call me Monkey. You can still call me Monkey. So a lot of times he was saying his dad's name. And I said, why are you always calling your dad and not your mom? And he was like, because I was trying to get my dad's attention because I wanted to go back outside to play because we were playing and I wanted to go outside to play. So I was saying, Dad, I'm out here. And I didn't know why my dad couldn't hear me. I'm going to go out to play because I knew my dad didn't want to go out to play. So I went, and he said he tried to get to his friends. His friends were like, maybe I'll come out later, but they were eating or something. So he said he was taken. He shows me being taken in the car, just like he did 3 years ago when I've done channeled readings on Michael several times, not as much as I did on Summer. That's why I wanted to do this, and I will do the cards and I will do my official reading, but I wanted to say what I got psychically because my guides tell me you could do that and you should do that more. But he's telling me that he was in 2 different spots, and then he shows me being in a car. He shows me a duffel bag. I don't know if he was in a duffel bag or next to a duffel bag. He goes, I'm whittle, instead of little, I'm whittle, so I could fit in a small spot. And I ask him if you're outside or inside, and he's a little bit confused with that because he was outside, then he was inside. So when I hear from Spirit on a missing person or child, and I always ask them, can you see the sun and the moon? The sun during the day and the moon at night? And if they say yes, that means they're usually outside. I don't feel he's in the water. But I could be wrong because I am not God. I'm just trying to help. And this family deserves justice. This family deserves, whether he is still with us on this earth in the physical or he is in heaven with God. They deserve the truth and they deserve to have their son back. And I hear, like his spirit guide say, he will be found. And I said, did the police find something of yours? And they said, yes, Katrina, that was true. And I don't have, special information from the police or the detectives, but that was definitely true. They do, in the backyard, they did find something in Sarah Wandra's mother's house, where Sarah was staying, Adrian, Brandon. So the 4 people are very important, but I feel hot on especially Sarah, Brandon, and Stacy. I don't feel hot on Adrian only because I feel like he was with his kid, his own kid. Okay. I'll try to come back. I do feel that they have to look at that other location. The other location is 2 other houses. There are clues, and he could be found. I'm pretty sure they checked out Brandon's mother's house, but they need to do it again. And also another house owned by Sarah Wandra's mother. Justice for Michael. Justice for Monkey. Michael Joseph Vaughan. Love you, Michael.